because this is such a big experience in your life, a big time. What role did nutrition and what kind of nutrition helped you heal?
Well, see, 8 years later, something happened to me in January 2024.
Today.
This year.
Yeah.
I started working on my trauma healing, my emotional and my mental health 2-3 years ago.
Right.
Many different things happened. बहुत कुछ हुआ. मतलब the worst. Maybe not the worst. I mean, of course, I'm blessed कि मुझे life-threatening diseases नहीं हुए. But many things happened to me. तो बहुत सारा trauma इकट्ठा हो गया. And I realized कि अब ज़रूरी है कि it's time to take a look at what's happening inside.
Would you share, like, give us a glimpse of what kind of trauma? Because I'm sure women are going through them as well.
You know, Aamna, well, I was sexually harassed very early on in my career.
Yeah.
In fact, the first time I was molested, I was 3 years old. I've spoken about this. 3 साल की थी और एक neighbor के कोई cook था या cook का बेटा था, teenager था या कुछ young ही था but बहुत बड़ा ही था मुझसे. That was the first instance. Then many other instances. Then harassment in college, on the streets.
Yeah.
Catcalling, किसी ने हाथ लगा दिया, which we take very lightly, but that was all a part of
trauma
life.
Trauma
build up,
yeah.
Financial stress, pressures. You know, I was a very high functioning and I wanted to perform. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to just make everyone happy. तो वो भी stress में लेती थी अपने ऊपर. Then I also wanted to push the boundaries.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
College से ही मैं एक unconventional student थी.
Yeah.
मेरा thesis भी बहुत controversial था. And my mother was like, मैं जितनी डरी हुई हूँ, मैं जितनी प्रोटेक्टिव और शेल्टर्ड हूँ, ये मैंने एक ऐसी बेटी पैदा कर दी है who wants to be independent and not conform. So I wanted to do everything. Achha, then when I moved to Karachi after college, I was sexually harassed in my first job for many years. And then I was in a physically abusive relationship also in my 20s. और वो भी बहुत लंबी relationship थी. हमारी मंगनी 2-3 दफ़ा होते नहीं हुई because I mean I would stop. I would you know not go ahead with it. So it was a physically abusive relationship, not just an emotionally and verbally abusive. That, and I was in and out of that for 6-7 years. Then after that there was another very abusive, emotionally abusive relationship that I was in. I was mugged twice. Somebody broke into my house. So ये बहुत सारी चीजें हुई.
Lots of trauma.
Lots of things happened. And then finally I was in another relationship and that finished and I decided that I just want to be on my own. Although at that time I could have gotten married. I had the opportunity to be married, but मैंने कहा कि मुझे अपने आप को पहले heal करना है. I can't go into a partnership, into a relationship without healing all these traumas. I don't want to dump all my accumulated traumas on my partner and my kids. And I was, because I saw that my mother had a lot of trauma in her. And I wish that people had the opportunity to heal their traumas before they become parents. So I decided, मुझे बच्चों से बहुत, like, I love kids, but I was scared of having children.
Right.
So I was like, I'm scared. How am I going to raise them when I have so many fears myself? So then I started working on my emotional state. And many things I did. You know, I started practicing this manifestation technique. मैंने meditate करना शुरू किया. I started connecting with my creator a lot more. मैंने spiritually, and I don't speak about these things much, but I would like to mention here that इस्लाम में जो चीज़ें, जो way of life बताया गया है कुरान में, It is so on point. Now the entire Western world is moving towards that.
Absolutely.
Fasting.
Yeah.
You know, namaz is a combination of meditation, of movements जो आपकी yoga practices में होती हैं. अच्छा, मेरी अम्मी ने मुझे तिब्बे नबवी पे बड़ा किया. So, and you know, I speak about it in interviews and लोग कहते हैं कि अच्छा तिब्बे नबवी तो follow किया तो बाकी आपकी जो हरकतें हैं तो you know the way you dress or the way you are, I mean people question. And I am like, I am learning, I am becoming,
absolutely,
you know, I'm trying to be better every year, every day, every hour. I'm working on myself. बहुत सारी गलतियाँ की, बहुत सारी you know गलत रास्तों पे गए जो आपकी हेल्थ के लिए भी बुरे होते हैं, आपकी मेंटल फिजिकल हेल्थ के लिए. So I'm trying to change all that. And just many things I started doing. So then I decided कि भाई अब इमोशनल हीलिंग हो रही है तो ये फिजिकल हीलिंग भी तो हो जाए. तो अब सर्जरी का टाइम आ गया है.
राइट.
एंड आई वेंट टू डॉक्टर शाह आफ्टर 8 years.
डॉक्टर शाह ने कहा क्या पहले? मैं आई वुड लाइक टू नो कि व्हाट डिड डॉक्टर शाह से?
कि डॉक्टर शाह के जो बड़े भाई हैं डॉक्टर जुनैद शाह, वो भी एक ऑर्थोपेडिक सर्जन है.
ये पूरा खानदान ऑर्थोपेडिक सर्जन्स का है.
तो यू रिमेंबर कि एक टर्किश शो, टर्किश पाकिस्तानी कोलैबोरेशन हो रही है सलाउद्दीन अय्यूबी के नाम से. सो डॉक्टर जुनैद शाह इज वन ऑफ द एग्जीक्यूटिव प्रोड्यूसर.
ओके.
तो हम सब गए उसकी लॉन्च सेरेमनी के लिए इस्तांबुल 2 years ago. डॉक्टर शाह वाज देयर. ठीक है, डॉक्टर इमरान शाह भी थे, डॉक्टर जुनैद शाह भी थे. तो डॉक्टर शाह मुझे मिले 6 years later. हाँ भाई हड्डी जुड़ गई. आई वाज लाइक नहीं अभी भी नहीं जुड़ी. सो आई वाज लाइक अच्छा अब जब ये सीरीज बनेगी तो इस पे तो घोड़े चलाने होंगे और बड़ी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी होगी. तो मैं तो अपनी टूटी हुई हड्डी के साथ ये सब नहीं कर सकूंगी. तो डॉक्टर शाह ने कहा, जुनैद शाह ने कहा कि डोंट वरी, जब शूट से पहले हम तुम्हारी हड्डी जोड़ देंगे. अच्छा. सो ये बात हो गई. 2 years later I just decided finally. I went to Dr. Shah. खैर इन जनवरी आई वाज लाइक डॉक्टर शाह आप बताएं करना है नहीं करना है,
मुझे घोड़ा चलाना है सलाउद्दीन अय्यूबी के सेट पे.
नहीं मैंने अब वो भी नहीं था. आई वाज लाइक वो पता नहीं कब बनेगा, वो तो डिले होता जा रहा है. बट मैं तो अब मुझे शादी करनी है. यू नो नाउ आई एम रेडी टू बी अ मदर.
ओके, सो दिस इज इन जनवरी 2024. आयशा उमर अपने आप कह रही है मुझे शादी करनी है.
नाउ आई एम रेडी टू बी अ मदर.
Okay.
And I want to heal myself completely. You know, बच्चे को तो गोद में भी तो उठाना होगा, तो कैसे उठाऊंगी? So I was like, no, I will do this before I get married. So I got the surgery done in March. It was very complicated. And it really taught me a lot.
नहीं, बट हम जानना ये चाहते हैं because ये एपिसोड आज का is the art of eating and healing. So how did your healthy lifestyle or the kinds of foods that you were eating before the surgery, after the